A seed is a tiny beginning with a huge future. A seed is a tiny beginning with a huge future. So what are you talking about? I'm talking about the power of the seed. You need to understand the power that's in a seed, saints. And we need to talk about it. We need to explore the potentials and the possibilities of what lays in a seed. A single seed contains a huge future. Whether it be the seed in a garden plant, or a seed of a giant tree, a sequoia tree out in California, or whether it be the seed that's within a man that's implanted in a woman and causes a birth to come forth. Whatever the power of this is, the seed has a huge future. How many of you hear me? It is anything that can become more. A seed is anything that can become more. It is the beginning. A seed is the beginning. Thank God there was a seed that was planted in the earth called Jesus Christ. Come on, he's referred to as the seed. Except the seed fall to the ground and die, it abide alone. Come on, he was referred to as a seed. And his seed, look what it's produced. Come on. Your thoughts are seeds for desired behavior, conduct, and creativity. Your thoughts are little tiny seeds. I thank God for the seed that's in my mind that causes my behavior to be at check and to be right when it should be right. How many of you say yes to that? And how many of you know the conduct of your life is like a seed? Listen to this. Your love is a seed. How many of you know if you sow something, you intend for a result? So if you sow love, what will you get? You're going to get some love back. Your time is a seed. You see, when you sow time, you get back whatever the results of that time you sowed you wanted. Come on. And your patience is a seed. Your money is a seed. Hello? You sow money, you get something back. Your prayers are seeds. See, your little prayer has probably been magnified. You've sown prayer, you've reaped results. You've sown prayer, you've reaped results. You've sown prayer, you've reaped results. Now your prayer seed's big seed. I'm going to tell you something in a few minutes. It's going to blow your mind about a seed. Don't miss this. Forgiveness is a seed. You say, Pastor, why are you talking about seed when the ground's covered with snow? That's the best time to talk about it. Well, you want me to talk about the snow? Everybody and his mother has given an opinion on the snow. I'm not going to talk about the snow because I have yet to find a God-given reason for it. Water, I understand. Wind, I understand. Snow, for a bunch of people who like to ski, that's fine. But the poor Olympic people are drooling over Maryland. Go figure. And Al Gore can't be found. Your seed is anything you have received from God that can be traded for something else. How many of you hear that? Your seed is anything you've received from God that can be traded for something else. So when you have time, trade it and you'll get back something. You hear that? When you have love, trade it, you'll get back something. When you have forgiveness, trade it, you get back something. Are you listening? How many of you say, Lord, I need to have these seeds? How many of you know some of you today have no idea you're a walking seed factory? Do you know that you are a seed? Come on, saints. That's how you started. You started as a little seed and have now become a human. And seeds grow and bring growth. Are you listening? And so many people today are taking inventory of their needs when we should be taking inventory of our seeds. How many of you hear that? So many people today are taking an inventory about their need. I need this and I need that and I need this and I need that and I need. Instead, you should be taking inventory of the seed that you have. I have the seed to give to make somebody else better. Have you heard that? We live in a world today that's so full of selfishness. And people are self-centered. And it's all about need. So I take an inventory of my need instead of the inventory of my seed. Whatsoever a man soweth, come on, that shall he also. So if you are willing to sow something in someone's life, do you know you'll reap something? You know, some people are so selfish that when it comes to helping someone, they don't help anybody. But they're the first person to always be asking for help. Hello. You want help? Sow some help. Are you listening? We need to stop focusing on what we don't have and look closely at what we do have. I was going to preach something else because God interrupted me and said, no, I want my people to hear about a seed. And I'm thinking, Lord, the seed is covered up with snow. But the Lord said, that's right, and the seed that's in them is covered up with flesh. And God said it's time to stop looking at the outer covering that seems to be a negative and realize the seed that's inside of you is what God is after. Do you know if you move the snow today, right under there are little crocuses and little daffodils that are about this high out of the ground because they've been coming up and no snow and nothing is going to discourage them. They have an assignment from heaven and they're coming up. But we look at the thing that we see and fail to see the thing that we are and that we have. Time is a great seed. I said it a minute ago. Time is our greatest currency here on the earth. God gives us time to exchange for anything else that is important to us. And I've never met a poor person who was aware of the importance of time. And I've never met a wealthy person who was not aware of the importance of time. Do you hear what I just said? I've never met a poor person ever who was aware of the importance of time, so they waste it. But I've never met a wealthy person who was not aware of the importance of time. If you want to change your economics, if you want to change the world that you live in, start understanding the time seed and start sowing your seeds productively, and you'll see that you'll have more energy, more opportunities, more income, more blessing than you've ever had before. Time is a seed. What are you doing with your time? Sowing seeds of opportunity. How many of you know, saints, when you don't understand that time is a seed, you don't understand anything about opportunities. Small seeds open opportunities for your life and my life. How many of you want a new opportunity to come? Somebody asked me the other day, said, Bishop, what are you doing right now in the economy with it going like it is? And I talked to him about some things and about bonds and the power of bonds and how they can work. And you know, saints, I'll speak in June at this conference in Dallas that has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of leaders, businessmen, wealthy people. One of the things I've learned about success is that you have to get the seed out of your mouth and the seed of your brain out of you and out of your hand. If you have a seed in your brain and a seed in your mouth and a seed in your hand, and it never gets laid out, it never gets sown, you will stay within yourself and you will stay poor. You will never reach your potential. What you presently possess is only a seed if you sow it into the soil. When you keep it in your hand, it becomes your only harvest you will ever have. Now, what you have will create everything else you want if you sow it. Can you say with me, Lord, I want to be a sower.